Hello, guys, welcome back to the Brutal Investor channel. I hope you guys are having a fantastic day today. In this episode, we're going to cover a token called KOBUK token, ticker symbol CBK. It is a relatively new token and it's ranked 675th on coin market cap. So the reason why I chose this token is because of the fact that on December 22nd of last year, Binance made an announcement saying that it would support KOBUK airdrop program for movie block holders. If you're not sure about any of these tokens, don't worry, because both of these tokens are relatively unfamous, especially movie block. I believe that only a small number of Binance users use it, and everyone, including myself, might have not heard about this token, right? But if you read through it, you can clearly see that Binance will support the KOBUK airdrop program for movie block holders. The snapshot for the airdrop will take place at the first ontology network block created after 23rd of December. So basically, they were stating that MBL, which is basically movie block, deposits and withdrawals will be suspended, blah blah blah. And they also mentioned that we will take a snapshot of MBL tokens held by Binance users at the about time and will distribute CBK tokens at the ratio of 1 CBK to every 35,000 movie block tokens, right? So if you obviously have missed this airdrop, no big deal. I'm going to cover about the CBK token in this video, so you can kind of like watch my video and obviously do your own research to determine whether you want to buy it or not. So that happened on December. This airdrop has already been distributed to people, but the actual token CBK hasn't been trading on Binance. And since they did do the airdrop, there's a very high possibility that Binance would obviously list this token, right? And this is one of the reasons why I chose this topic today. And when I was trying to look into the token itself, I was able to find some interesting things, but nothing that would literally strike as a as though that this token would be a great potential for everyone else in the world, except for maybe like people in Korea. The reason why I'm saying this is that this project is a Korean based project, right? So this is their white paper. I tried to go to their website to read to look at the articles and see if there's any videos, but the thing is that they only have their site in Korean. And I believe that KOBUK is actually an app, a Korean app, which mainly focuses on it's a community cryptocurrency, right? So basically it mainly focuses on using the app to communicate about crypto ICO launches and any other potential crypto related information and news and all that stuff. So KOBUK, with its underlying foundations based on token sales and crypto forums, is the largest crypto platform that has the greatest number of members and wallets. So this is basically talking about KOBUK being a community platform where they mainly focus on token sales and crypto forums on their app, and they were considered to be they consider themselves as the largest crypto platform that has the greatest number of members and wallets. So if we again, I'm just going to skip most of this because again, if you want to read through the the white paper itself, I can maybe drop the link of this in the description for you to read and do your own research. But let's look at the problems that they're trying to solve. So basically, there are some of the problems that they feel like they have identified in the cryptocurrency community so far is inefficiency in information sharing in the crypto community, which is in many cases true, because there are there's no specific app or there's no built-in platform which specifically addresses community related issues for cryptocurrencies. and I believe that that is, although it's not a major issue as of now, and I mean it's not a major issue as considered by many of the crypto holders. It is still an issue that Kobak is trying to resolve. Community content quality issues. Obviously, you can clearly see that even if there are certain community forums in different places, such as Reddit or 4chan, you can clearly see that the quality of the content is not really something that we can say it's good for the community, right? So that's something that Kobak is trying to address, and compensating issues for community contribution. So this is a very interesting point. So if you if you have been in any of the community forums for any of the cryptocurrencies that you may hold, if you voice out your opinion or if you provide suggestions or ideas, you are not necessarily compensated for it. Again, I do believe that there are a very like a small list of platforms, community platforms, that compensate active engagement, as an incentivized mechanism. But you can clearly see that the overall market trend is that there is no forum or community driven app or whatever crypto community related app in specific that incentivizes or compensates people who actively participate in providing quality content, right? I think that's an issue. And problems with cryptocurrency fees. Obviously, this is pretty self-explanatory. The biggest network that people are using right now is Ethereum, and clearly Ethereum has high gas fees for transactions, which literally make it impossible for any small cap, any small user, right? Any medium to small user. It's only a platform that supports whales and rich people overall, which obviously goes against the fundamental values of crypto itself. So the other issue is information gap by country. Again, this is also completely true. Although there are certain community groups, crypto community groups for certain tokens in Facebook or Twitter, there is a large group of population that's excluded from this, who don't have access to these kind of groups from from countries that have blocked the internet or blocked Facebook or Twitter or whatever, right? So there is an information gap that excludes people of certain country in accessing the crypto community forums. And basically that's it. So these are the key 5 points that Kobak has aimed to solve through its app and through its token. So again, the Kobak value is something that they talk about in detail, where they mention what problems that does this app solve and how it solves the problems that they mentioned above. So I just want to skip to the last 2 paragraphs because I believe that that's basically the most relevant to us. Kobak has developed user-friendly blockchain wallets, and as a result has more than 90,000 decentralized wallets that have been created so far, with various free airdrop events in the form of a quiz show within the platform called Kobak Live and Pop Quiz that allow cryptocurrency projects to raise awareness of the projects. Kobak users received digital assets worth over more than 10 billion won in their wallet. So you can clearly see that they are obviously trying to be the best in the Korean market when it comes to cryptocurrency community. And they have used their Kobak app in order to obviously create a blockchain wallet, and also have airdrop programs in the form of Kobak Live and Kobak Quiz, which obviously encourages community participation, right? And this has resulted in more than 90,000 decentralized wallets for Kobak so far, and they have obviously raised 10 billion won in for like they have obviously received digital assets worth more than 10 billion won in their wallet. The token sale service, first launched in 2019, has caused Kobak to evolve into a most influential token sale platform in Korea through various ICO project sales reviewed by professional analysts. There have been 40 sold out token sales, which amounts to tokens worth nearly 10 billion won in total. Kobak is currently the most influential crypto community and token sale platform in Korea. So clearly, they have done a lot of achievements since 2019. They have obviously been one of the most leading platforms for ICO, with basically token sales in Korea, and they've definitely made some serious amounts of token sales. It's mentioned here it's 40 sold out token sales, which if you ask me, it is considered as a lot, because you can clearly see 40 token sales since 2019 is really impressive for one platform to handle, right? So I believe that this token, although it's not known that much outside of Korea, they do have a strong community in Korea, right? And as you guys know, the Asian market, specifically the Korean and Japanese markets for cryptocurrencies, are definitely a significant market, which represents the overall cryptocurrency market worldwide, right? So again, I didn't really get a lot of time to go through deep into this project, because my final verdict was that I wasn't pretty keen on investing in this project, but I am sharing this video for people who may be interested in this. So as a result, I didn't spend a lot of time in their white paper, because it does go pretty much in detail. So they did conduct token sales in the past. They talk about that. They also mention about the Kobak Live and Pop Quiz events that they've conducted in the past. Kobak Wallet, obviously, that they mentioned before, was also included here. So Kobak remarks, so key indicators. Kobak has a very engaged, vibrant community essential to its long-term success. They've clearly had more than 300,000 app downloads, 400,000 plus, more than 400,000 monthly users, more than 60,000 daily users, and obviously like more than 90,000 wallet users, and they've had significant amount of views on their platform. The total post is increased, the comments has increased, the total value in USD that's airdropped is also increased, and also the amount that they've raised overall has increased. So they are making pretty good progress, at least based on their white paper. That's the indication that you can get, right? Again, this is something that's quite interesting. So if you see, I don't know if any of you guys have heard about these ICO clients that they mentioned in the left hand side of the screen here. They have Thunder token, which was one of the ICOs. I do believe that I have heard about Bifrost, but I've not heard about anything else. But if you guys feel like you have heard about any of these ICOs, such as Thunder token, SpearX, Bifrost, Polaris Share, ITAM Games, ONGO, please let me know in the comment section below. If you look in the middle panel, you can see that they have 150 plus airdrop clients. The Sandbox, Chiliz, Crypto.com are all pretty big players in the crypto space right now. Bora, Pay Protocol, and Metadium. Yeah, I don't think I've heard of any of those things. But if you have heard about the other players, please let me know in the comment section below. They have 60 plus forum clients with Tron, Matic, Qtum, Algorand, Mill.k, and Ethereum Classic, right? So again, you can clearly see that they are attempting to come out of the Korean market and trying to go global. I believe that this is one of the airdrop from Binance. Binance is one of their first step to kind of like reach the global market. So again, proposed business expansion plans. They plan to enhance the Kobak forum. They also plan to create influencer program launch and paid content release, which is going to be really economically incentivizing. CeFi product launch, which is, I believe, where they are targeting Binance. And that's basically the main reason why I chose this topic, right? So CeFi product launch is going to be any CeFi, any centralized financial exchange, which will which has good liquidity and good reach for the global audience. And since Kobak's role is to reach the global audience, what better way to reach the global audience than listing their token on Binance, right? So since Binance is the largest exchange in the world based on volume, I believe that it does make sense logically for Kobak to be listed on Binance, right? Especially after the fact that Binance has supported Kobak airdrop. They are also focusing on improving the DeFi staking launch. They're also, I believe, doing an upgrade for their wallet, which is like 2.0 version of their wallet. They're also planning to create a Kobak global platform launch and P2P trading launch. So these are pretty exciting information and exciting plans for the future for anyone who's invested in CBK. And so again, they intend to Kobak intends to launch a global service expansion to allow users worldwide to participate in the Kobak services. In Korea, obviously, they are planning to. They already have a web-based platform, AOS and iOS, and they plan to do the same globally. So I believe that that's their plan. And this is the Kobak user interface. Again, I did try downloading this app and try to search for an English option, but unfortunately I couldn't find anything. So this is basically like how their app overall looks. And if you are interested in knowing more about the token economy, you can clearly see that their token flow is pretty. It's more like any other token flow, right? So the users they purchase content and subscription, which goes for approval to the influencers, and the influencers provide content to the users. They interact with the Kobak community, and there's also this reward and provisions of like the rewards program, as well as provisions of infrastructure that's in place. To any Kobak clients, they receive as they interact with the service fee, and there's the exchange, which is most likely where Binance would be. They would obviously buy and sell Kobak tokens from influencers, and they would also buy the Kobak token from clients. Again, I will leave the link to the white paper for those of you guys who want to read through this in detail. There's obviously DeFi staking benefits that will arise, because most of the platforms of such magnitude or ambition try to have some form of a staking benefit program, which benefits the long term holders of Kobak token. And again, so for CeFi products, which is something that concerns me, I would say that Kobak will allow crypto financial service providers to sell their CeFi products, including BTC, Ethereum, and USDT. Users will use Kobak as a means of payment. Crypto deposit product, BTC, ETH, USDT, etc. Participation by various deposit periods and virtual assets. Source of deposit interest, records of returns for at least 1 year, strict risk management verified, professional trading teams, and crypto finance banks, etc. So yeah, again, they do plan to they do have big plans for both CeFi and DeFi based approach. I believe that that pretty much concludes this review. And yeah, I think they also have a CBK token burn program where 20% of all CBK tokens are intended to be burnt. All transactions will be recorded on the blockchain, and again, 30% of the withdrawal fee would be burnt. Again, that's to like obviously increase the price of the token. And yeah, I think their tokenomics, at least at a peripheral end, seems to be pretty good. So token allocation, this is the most interesting part, right? So they have a total supply of 100 million tokens, which is a pretty good number. And again, the platform that they chose the token is ERC20, which is basically an Ethereum based token. So there is a high possibility that you can find this token on Uniswap in the upcoming months. So they do have a pretty good token distribution chart here. So 15% of it is going to the team, and I've read somewhere that the team has a vesting period of at least 12 months or something, and this means that they're not going to dump on the holders. DeFi staking reward is 20%, private sale is 30%, 33% is for the ecosystem, for people who use the Kobak wallet and the Kobak app, and 2% for partners. So again, this table also details the distribution of the Kobak token to the respective holders that we saw before. And yeah, basically that covers the white paper. That's again a peripheral reading of the white paper. So clearly this token is obviously a big token with a big platform in Korea. They're obviously trying to go out of Korea and trying to establish themselves as this world leader in enhanced crypto community for Kobak, and they're incentivizing participation in the network by holding ICO sales in the forms of airdrop, and they are actively trying to increase the value of the Kobak token by burning the tokens that are withdrawn, or by burning the supply at a regular interval, right? So let's look at coin market cap for this token. Again, as we discussed earlier, this is the 675th ranked token based on market cap. It's currently trading at $2.89, and it went up 0.93% in the past 24 hours. So let's look at the charts here, right? So you can clearly see that there is literally no activity. There's been a downtrend overall with this token, and it's constantly been going down. The market cap spiked on 7th of January. I believe that this was when people got their airdrops deposited to them. So that is pretty interesting. But overall, you can see that the token is at all-time lows right now. It's pretty much had this downtrend since December 24th, when it was trading at $6.24, and now, let's get this chart back. Okay, I think okay, perfect. Just refresh the page quickly. So yeah, I think now it's good. So if we go back to the charts, you can clearly see that it has had a consistent downtrend, where it has currently reached $2.98. I don't think there's going to be any more action, because you can see the bar chart for the volume. You can clearly see that there's literally no volume since January 1st, and yeah, that's pretty much it. So with regards to the markets, unfortunately, at the moment, you can't purchase this token on Uniswap, even though this token is an ERC20 token. But you can, however, purchase it on Upbit and Gate.io. For people who are really interested in buying tokens that nobody even knows about, or for nobody has even heard about, you can create an Upbit or Gate.io account, but you would have to verify it. For that, you would obviously have to have a Korean address, I believe. So for people who are willing to wait patiently, since it's an ERC20 token, I do believe that they will add sufficient amount of liquidity in Uniswap. There is a Kobak token Ethereum contract, which you can obviously look at based on the information from CoinMarketCap or CoinGecko, and you can clearly see that the maximum total supply is 100,000, the current price, and you can also see all the holders of this token right now. There are people who hold a significant amount of tokens. Obviously, Binance, since they airdrop this token, there is a small section for Binance. There are also other exchanges, and I believe that these are some individual token holders, mostly from Korea, who hold this token, right? But yeah, basically, I would probably suggest waiting. If you do intend to buy this token, I would obviously suggest you to do your own research, because this video is not financial advice. None of the information in this video should be taken as financial advice. If you do plan to get this token, I would probably suggest you to wait until they provide sufficient liquidity on Uniswap, and then you can buy it, right? For people who do have access to these exchanges, or who do have accounts on these exchanges, go ahead and buy it if you feel like this is the right token that you want to hold, right? So what's my overall verdict? Again, I would personally not invest in this token, because again, I don't first of all have access to any of these exchanges, and even if I do want to buy this token, I would probably wait till Uniswap lists it and then buy it from Uniswap. Although that is the case, there is no denying that Binance may potentially list this token sometime this year, early this year, or mid this year. In the worst case, they could even list it the end of this year or even next year. We don't know, right? But since they did conduct an airdrop, there is no doubt that at some point Binance would list this token, right? That's a strong possibility, but again, I'm not 100% sure. If you plan to buy this token, thinking that Binance would list it, be prepared to, if Binance doesn't list it, be prepared to hold this token and be patient till Binance lists it at some point, right? Again, I do believe that this token, just like any other community-based protocol, aims to be the largest community in the whole world. Although the based on the white paper, we have clearly seen that they are trying to take initiatives to bring a lot of use cases for this platform and the token, and to also burn tokens in order to improve its value. Since it's mainly a Korean based platform, it will take a long time for them to reach the international market, right? So these are the reasons why I feel like I may not be investing in this token anytime soon, but I will probably wait till Uniswap lists this, and maybe like do an experimental investment of about 50 to 100 bucks in this. But that's again me, and if you want to buy this token, you would obviously have to do your own research. Don't take my advice, right? Remember guys, you guys are not regular investors, you guys are brutal investors, so stay brutal. Thank you very much for watching this video. If you like my video, please click the like button and subscribe for more videos. See you in my next video. Bye.